Get ready. Hold on to your hats. Strap on your seatbelts. Get ready for the ride of your life. The show with no name time. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of The Show with No Name, your exciting, interactive, informative English show. And it's a pleasure to have you with us today and every day. Don't forget, there are tons of other shows. That's right. I've done over 100, maybe 150 of these programs. So make sure you check them all out. Que les eches un vistazo. That you check them out, right? Because they're chock full of amazing content. Mira, acabamos de ver un phrasal verb, to check it out, and chock full of es una expresión que significa repleto de. So see, just in the first minute here, we just looked at two different vocabulary words. Now, the important part is, did you write them down? Or more importantly, did you say them aloud? Because if you want to remember them, well, you've got to write them, you've got to say them, and the odds, la probabilidad, the odds of you remembering them will drastically increase. So remember how important it is to write things down and say them aloud the moment you hear them. Because if you wait, then you're going to say, espera, ¿cómo lo dijo otra vez? Es que no me acuerdo. ¿Lo pronunció así o asá? So that's why it's really important that when I say it, you say it right after. It's like if I teach you an expression now in Japanese, arigato gozaimasu. Okay, arigato, I know you know, but gozaimasu is thank you very much. Right? It's what they all say. Pero ¿qué pasa? Ahora si te lo digo, dímelo en 10 minutos, se te va a olvidar. Right? Porque vas a decir, ¿cuál era la segunda parte? Arigato, algo más. Pero por eso es tan importante decirlo con proximidad. So, arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. Now, if you just said it, la probabilidad, the odds of you remembering it are going to increase. So remember, proximity is key. Don't wait, because if you wait, then you say, ¿cómo era otra vez? Creo que era así, pero no lo tengo claro. Entonces, el momento, seize the moment, como decimos. Seize the day. ¿Te suena esta? Seize the day, carpe diem. Yeah, we say carpe diem, but we also say seize the day. And to seize es agarrar con fuerza. Parecido a la palabra grab, right? You can take something, or you can grab something, and grab it is, no, tiene más connotación de cogerlo bien, right? Like the expression, grab the bull by the horns. Coge el toro por los cuernos. All right, let's take a look at a multiple choice challenge, and we'll see how you do. Listen to all three of these, and I want you to tell me which one sounds correct to you. Is it A, he's allergic to nuts? A, he's allergic to nuts. Does that sound right? Well, I've got more. B, he's allergy with nuts. B, he's allergy with nuts. Or maybe it's C, he's allergic with nuts. C is he's allergic with nuts. All right. So, is it C? Did you say C? No, it's not right. Well, hombre, puedes decir que él es alérgico y también tiene frutos secos, pero creo que no es lo que quieres decir. He's allergic with nuts in his hand, right? Also remember, the word nuts is crazy. He's nuts. Si alguien te dice you're nuts or you're nutty, es que estás como una cabra. Estás loquísimo. Oh, and in Spanish, you know how you call those, los testículos, you know how you call them eggs, huevos? We don't. Yeah, we don't call them eggs. We do call them nuts. Sí, frutos secos o nueces los llamamos. O sea, podría ser un buen triple trouble en un futuro. Nuts, frutos secos. Nuts, loco,
nuts, una forma cotidiana de decir testículos. All right, so A is the correct answer. He's allergic to nuts. Now, allergy is a word. I have allergies, right? I have allergies, pues tengo alergias a diferentes cosas. Pero el momento que ponemos a qué, la estructura es la Are you allergic to anything? You know what I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to work.
Homophones on the show with no name. It's homophones time, cause homophones rhyme.
Hello and welcome to our homophone section here on the show with no name. Here's where we look at tricky words, palabras difíciles, words that I've often heard my students mispronounce. So that's why I choose them for this section. And you want to know something crazy and something nuts? Well, I've noticed that many times the most difficult words are the shortest ones. Eso es, las más cortitas. Why? Porque es un sonido, right? So people say, for example, if you look at two words, sheep and ship, es una sílaba. Pero ¿qué pasa? Mucha gente, el sonido vocal no lo tiene. So, lo que he notado, las palabras cortas son las que cuestan más. Sheep, ship, sheep, ship, right? And that's just one example. Let's see if you recognize today's words and if you know if they sound exactly the same or not. The first word is coronel. Coronel. Anybody who did any military service? Well, then you might know this one, right? Coronel is the word we're looking for. Okay? That's the first word. It's a rank in the military. Okay, great. The second word is fruto, nuez o grano. También puede ser meollo, ¿no? Hay un meollo o un grano de verdad en lo que dice él. So, I think of a lot of times popcorn, palomitas. Yeah, we don't call them little pigeons, palomitas. We call it popcorn. And you know the ones that don't pop? Los que no revientan, los que no explotan? Well, those are the, la segunda palabra. Okay? Los frutos, los nueces, los granos, es esa parte, right? So, are you familiar? These are difficult ones today, huh? I warned you. Te avisé. All right. Did you say yes or no? Now, I understand if you said no, but they are homophones. Yeah. Ahora, los ves y dices, colonel, porque en inglés se escribe colonel, pero se dice colonel. ¿Qué? Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you. English is weird. Things don't sound the way they're spelled. So, colonel. Colonel. That's the military rank. And the second word? Colonel. Yeah, colonel. I didn't pop all the popcorn, and now I just bit down on a kernel. And also we use it as well. There's a kernel of truth in what he said. Hay algo de verdad en lo que esa persona dijo. Who? The colonel, of course.
You're joking.
Turn the beat around. Na, 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 na. Turn it upside down. Hey, amigos, how are you? Did you know that song? Turn the beat around. Yeah. Dale la vuelta a la remolacha. Okay, no. Pero suena igual. O sea, la palabra beat and the word beat, remolacha, are homophones. La única diferencia es que beat, como el latido del corazón también, o el compás, es B-E-A-T. Como Michael Jackson, beat it, beat it. Pero ahí, ¿sabes lo que significa? Lárgate. Ahí no está diciendo pega o vencer, que también significa eso. También, if you say I'm beat, significa que estoy cansado. But I'm talking about B-E-E-T, remolacha, beet. Is anybody getting hungry? I'm starting to get a little bit hungry here. So in that song, they're not saying dale la vuelta a la remolacha, sino al ritmo de la música. Turn the beat around. But now you know, si lo asocias en tu cabeza, siempre te vas a acordar que la palabra beat con dos es remolacha. Porque me imagino que ya sabes la palabra beat, vencer, ¿no? Bueno, de la canción de Michael Jackson, directamente, beat it, lárgate. All right, so now you're going to understand this joke about beets, remolacha. Why did the beet turn red? To turn red es sonrojarse. Okay? We also say to blush. Why did the beet turn red? Or why did the beet blush? Y chicas, seguro que conocéis esto, porque blush es maquillaje, right? Que te da esto rojito. So it makes sense, right? He's blushing. Are you blushing? Are you turning red? So why did the beet turn red? Well, easy. It saw the salad dressing. No? You didn't get it? It saw the salad dressing. Vio a la ensalada vistiéndose. So se avergonzó un poco. It turned red. But also, what is salad dressing? Aliño para la ensalada. That's right, salad dressing. You can have Italian dressing, which is usually oil and vinegar and some spices. In the United States, we love dressing. Have you ever been to a salad bar in the United States? I think they have 75 different kinds of dressing. And we use dressing to dress the salad. O sea, literalmente vestimos la ensalada. So, did you get it now? I thought it was quite funny. Hey, amigos, you want a knuckle sandwich? What? ¿Un sándwich de nudillos? These are your knuckles. De hecho, tiene una K muda. Knuckles. K-N-U-C-K-L-E-S. Knuckles. But you know what a knuckle sandwich is? A punch. Un puñetazo. ¿Quieres un sándwich de nudillos? ¡Plah! Oh, I love sandwiches. I love sandwiches. Now, in Spain, it's weird because you have sandwiches and you have bocatas or bocadillos, they call them. Now, a bocadillo is normally on French bread or a baguette, you know, one of these kinds of bread. And a sandwich is normally on just normal everyday bread, what we call Wonder bread, you call pan de molde, or white bread. But remember, there are many other kinds. You have rye, centeno. You have sourdough, which is masa madre. De hecho, lo llamamos masa agria, porque es un poco agrio, el sourdough, que es muy popular en la zona de San Francisco. So, ordering a sandwich in my country, whoo, that's a big job, because todos son sándwiches, right? Da igual el pan. So, how do you order a sandwich? Pues voy a pedir una ahora mismo. I'll have a turkey hero. A hero es el largo. Or a turkey sub, como Subway, right? Parece un submarino también, right? A submarine. So I'll have a turkey sub. Or I'll have a turkey on rye. O sea, primero empiezas con la carne. Luego dices el pan y luego lo que quieres. I'll have a turkey on rye with lettuce and tomato. Hold the mayo. ¿Qué? ¿Sujeta la mayonesa? Bueno, eso es una forma nativa de decir no lo pongas. Hold the mayo. So always think of what you want on the sandwich first, then the kind of bread. So you can order it on a roll, on a bagel, on white bread, on rye bread. It's up to you. On whole wheat bread, right? So there are many, many options, but they're all called sandwiches. And do you know where the word came from? Well, it came from a man named John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich. Yeah, un duque Inglés. And this was around 1762. And he loved to gamble. Le encantaba jugar. And he couldn't leave the table. He was hooked. Estaba enganchado al juego. A big, big gambler. And so he didn't want to leave the table. So he would ask someone, one of his assistants, one of his servants, because that's what happens when you are an earl or a duke. And he said, bring me some meat and put it on a piece of bread so I can eat it here and I don't have to leave the poker table. And, well, they thought, that's weird. Normally we put the meat on a plate and you eat it off the plate. But since he didn't want to leave the table and he didn't want to sit there with a big plate, he told them to put the meat on a piece of bread. And this way he could eat it without leaving his seat and without making a big mess by putting meat on the table or by bringing a plate to the table. And the rest is history. Now we call them sandwiches thanks to this gambler called John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich.
Double trouble, baby. Yeah, you know what time it is. Double trouble.
Hello, amigos, and welcome to our Double Trouble section, a translation where you have to use the same word twice. Can you handle it? ¿Podéis con ello? Of course you can. Of course you can. And if you can't, no big deal. No es una gran cosa. Ya lo sabrás después de la sección. All right, so if we ever see these words again, you'll be ready. All right, ¿estás disgustado porque él tiene el estómago revuelto? Pregunta, ¿estás disgustado porque él tiene el estómago revuelto? Y ojo, no es disgusted. ¿Por qué? If I'm disgusted, estoy asqueado. Acuérdate, oh, that's disgusting. That's gross. ¡Qué asco! Pues disgusted es un false friend. O sea, no es disgusted. So, do you know the word? Did you say disappointed? Claro. Disappointed nos vale. También let down. How would you say no me decepciones? Don't let me down, down, down. O los Beatles también tienen una canción que se llama Don't Let Me Down. Tienes dos. The Chainsmokers, los que fuman mucho, es un grupo, and the Beatles. Dos canciones para rematar este Don't Let Me Down. No me dejes abajo, literalmente. Don't disappoint me. Pero otra forma de decirlo es, Are you upset? Are you upset? Y esto me acuerdo con mi madre. Yo le decía, Mom, are you mad at me? Cuando ya le tocaba las narices todo el día. Are you mad at me? Y me decía, No, Alberto, I'm upset. It was worse, porque al menos si estaba enfadada, pues mira, se ha enfadado, pero disgustado ya, oh, qué fuerte. So, are you upset because he has an upset stomach? Eso es. O sea, nosotros decimos un estómago disgustado para decir que tienes mal tripa, algo no te ha sentado bien. So, la traducción, are you upset because he has an upset stomach?
The totally native saying of the day. And it goes a little something like this.
Sir, check please, whenever you get a chance. Yeah. Oh, hey guys, just was asking the waiter for the check. Well, I gave him the universal symbol, the signature, right? But also we use this expression when we're in an awkward or uncomfortable situation. So if you noticed, I said, check please, whenever you get a chance. Esta es muy buena, apúntatela, cuando puedas. Whenever you can, whenever you get the chance. Esas dos frases es cuando puedas. And believe me, It's really helpful because people are busy. So you're telling them, cuando puedas, when you get a chance. Now, the British call it the bill. May we have the bill, please? But entonces no usan nuestra expresión, que es súper buena. So, let me give you the scenario. Your friend starts telling you, oh man, I've got hemorrhoids. It's horrible. My butt is itchy. Me pica el culo. And you're like, whoa. Check, please. Esto es, sácame de aquí, por favor. Mátame, camión. ¿Ok? También podríamos decir en esta situación, TMI. Well, ask me. Si no sabes qué significa TMI, pregúntame. What does TMI stand for? TMI stands for, significa, too much information. Yeah, no me des tanta información. So the next time you're in an uncomfortable or awkward situation, you can say, check please, sácame de aquí cuanto antes. Another way too, you can literally say, get me out of here. And speaking of, we gotta get out of here right now. We've gotta do the next section.
Lights, camera, action verbs.
Oh, well, amigos, as I told you before, I love cooking. There's just one part I dislike. Well, let's be honest. I don't dislike it. I hate it. I loathe it. To loathe, detestar. You can say I detest it también, si te resulta más fácil. Y hay muchas formas de decir que no nos gusta algo. And you know what that is? Cleaning up. Especially washing dishes. Yeah, lavando los platos. I hate doing that. But you've got to do it. Because if not, you're not going to have clean plates and bowls and dishes and forks and knives and spoons the next time you want to have a dinner party. So I was cooking up a storm. Do you know what this means? Cocinando sin parar, a tutiplén, sin parar. I was cooking up a storm all morning, and now I've got a pile of dishes that I've got to wash, and I don't have a dishwasher. No tengo lavavajillas. Oh man, this stinks. Oh, by the way, the British, you know how they say it? I'm going to do the washing up. Yeah, they say I'm going to do the washing up. We say I'm going to do the dishes or I'm going to wash the dishes. Oh man, I hate this. This is one of the most tedious tasks in the world. But you know what? If you're having a dinner party, if you're cooking, it's par for the course. Do you know this expression? Es lo que tiene, ¿no? Viene con el trabajo, ¿no? Es parte de eso. It's par for the course. And this is an idiomatic expression that comes from golf. Are there any golfers out there? Oh, wow, great. If you play golf, excellent. I hope you get a hole in one, amigos. And I'll tell you what, you're all invited to my next dinner party, if you help me with the dishes.
Name that movie.
Hello and welcome to Name That Movie. Today's title is Eat, Pray, Love. Come, reza y ama. Hey, that sounds like a pretty simple philosophy. Let's take a look at the scene from this movie. Liz says, I did love you, Stephen. Te quise, Stephen. And Stephen says, I know, but I still love you. Pero te sigo queriendo a ti. Y ojo, no es still, it's still. Still. I still love you. And Liz says, so, love me. Entonces, ámame. And Stephen says, but I miss you. Te echo de menos. To miss. Acuérdate, esta es una fácil forma de acordarte. I miss you, miss. Te echo de menos, señorita. And then Liz says, so miss me. Échame de menos. Send me love and light every time you think of me. Cada vez que te acuerdas de mí. Send me love and light. Then drop it. And to drop it is dejar algo caer, tirar algo, right? Sin querer. But also, si lo decimos a alguien en una conversación, significa déjalo, deja el tema, no lo hables más. Okay, let's drop it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Podría ser un buen double trouble ese drop ahí. And then she says, it won't last forever. No durará para siempre. Nothing does. Nada dura para siempre.
It's time for the multiple choice challenge.
Hello and welcome to our multiple choice challenge. I've got 3 examples for you, and only one is correct. Let's see if you know which one it is. A, I'm thinking to go on a cruise. A, I'm thinking to go on a cruise. What about B? I'm thinking go on a cruise. B, I'm thinking go on a cruise. Or maybe C, I'm thinking about going on a cruise. C, I'm thinking about going on a cruise. Which one's correct?